In the corridors of power, whispers echo of an unseen force, a force that operates in the shadows, away from the public eye and beyond the reach of those we elect to lead us. A clandestine network operates beyond the reach of elected officials. This network is said to be composed of individuals who hold immense power and influence, yet remain hidden from the public view. This is the realm of the deep state, a shadowy cabal pulling the strings of global events. They are believed to manipulate political outcomes, control economies, and even influence cultural shifts. Is it a figment of conspiracy theorists' imaginations or a chilling reality? The debate rages on, with some dismissing it as paranoia, while others present compelling evidence of its existence. The concept of a hidden government, operating in secrecy and manipulating world affairs, has captivated minds for decades. From the Cold War era to the present day, stories of secret societies and hidden agendas have persisted. Proponents argue that this unelected elite, driven by self-preservation and an insatiable thirst for power, orchestrates wars, topples governments, and controls the flow of information. They believe that these individuals are motivated by a desire to maintain their power and influence at any cost. From clandestine meetings in smoke-filled rooms to covert operations shrouded in secrecy, the deep state's alleged reach knows no bounds. These secretive gatherings are said to be where major decisions are made, away from the scrutiny of the public and the media. Its tentacles extend into intelligence agencies, financial institutions, and the highest echelons of government, wielding influence through a complex web of connections and backroom deals. This network is believed to have the power to shape policies, manipulate markets, and even decide the fate of nations. But is the deep state merely a modern-day myth, a convenient scapegoat for the complexities and uncertainties of the world? Or is it a sophisticated operation that has managed to remain hidden in plain sight? Or does it represent a very real threat to democracy and the rule of law? If such a network exists, it poses a significant challenge to the principles of transparency and accountability that are the foundation of democratic governance. Join us as we delve into the murky depths of this controversial topic, separating fact from fiction and exploring the potential implications for our world. We will examine historical events, analyze current affairs, and seek insights from experts to uncover the truth behind the whispers of a shadow government. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, this journey promises to be enlightening and thought-provoking. Defining the deep state is like trying to grasp smoke. It's an elusive concept that seems to slip through your fingers just when you think you have a hold on it. It's elusive, amorphous, and constantly shifting. Much like the ever-changing patterns in the sand or the way clouds morph in the sky, the deep state is difficult to pin down. At its core, the deep state refers to a clandestine network embedded within the government. This network is often described as a web of influence, intricately woven and nearly invisible to the naked eye. This network operates independently of democratically elected leaders. It functions in the shadows, making decisions and influencing policies without public scrutiny or accountability. Its goal to shape policy and control events to serve its own interests. Like a master puppeteer, it pulls the strings behind the scenes, orchestrating moves on a global chessboard. Who are the members of this shadowy cabal? The identities of these individuals are often shrouded in mystery, adding to the intrigue and speculation. Conspiracy theories abound, implicating intelligence agencies like the CIA and MI6, powerful financial institutions, and even secret societies. These theories suggest a complex network of power and influence that spans across various sectors. Some believe it's a loose affiliation of individuals bound by ideology, working together to achieve common goals. This perspective sees the deep state as a coalition of like-minded people rather than a formal organization, while others envision a highly organized and hierarchical structure. In this view, the deep state is a well-oiled machine with a clear chain of command and defined roles. The deep state's alleged motives vary depending on who you ask. Some see it as a malevolent force, while others believe it has more benign intentions. Some believe it seeks to maintain a global power structure that benefits the elite. This theory posits that the deep state works to preserve the status quo, ensuring that the rich and powerful remain in control. Others claim it manipulates events to advance specific geopolitical agendas. According to this view, the deep state is involved in international affairs, steering global events to align with its strategic interests. Still, Others view it as a force for stability, intervening to prevent chaos and maintain order. They argue that the deep state acts as a stabilizing force, stepping in when necessary to keep society from descending into disorder, even if it means subverting democratic processes. This perspective acknowledges the controversial methods used, but justifies them as necessary for the greater good. The deep state operates in the shadows, using covert operations, propaganda, and economic manipulation to achieve its goals. These tactics are designed to influence public opinion and policy, without direct confrontation, and economic manipulation to achieve its goals. Its methods are often subtle, relying on indirect influence rather than overt actions. Its influence difficult to prove. The lack of concrete evidence makes it challenging to confirm the existence or extent of the deep state's activities. Its influence difficult to prove. This ambiguity fuels endless speculation and debate, with some dismissing it as mere conspiracy theory, while others see it as a hidden reality. This elusiveness makes it both a captivating subject of speculation and a dangerous tool for those seeking to exploit fear and uncertainty. The idea of a hidden power manipulating events from the shadows can be both fascinating and frightening, and a dangerous tool for those seeking to exploit fear and uncertainty. Whether real or imagined, the concept of the deep state continues to captivate and divide, leaving us to ponder the true nature of power and influence in our world. The concept of a deep state is not new. Its roots can be traced back to ancient times, with whispers of secret societies and clandestine groups influencing rulers and shaping events throughout history. However, the modern notion of the deep state began to take shape in the early 20th century. The world wars, with their complex alliances and covert operations, provided fertile ground for the deep state to flourish. The rise of totalitarian regimes, like Nazi Germany and Stalinist Russia, further fueled suspicions about hidden agendas and the manipulation of power. The Cold War, with its ideological battles and espionage, cemented the deep state's place in the public imagination. The specter of communist infiltration and the rise of the military-industrial complex fueled anxieties about unseen forces controlling global events. From the assassination of John F. Kennedy to the Watergate scandal, events throughout the latter half of the 20th century reinforced the belief that powerful, unaccountable entities operated behind the scenes. These events eroded public trust in government and fueled the flames of conspiracy theories about the deep state. Section 4. The Shadow Network. Unveiling the deep state structure. The deep state, if it exists, operates like a spiderweb, its threads spun across a complex network of institutions and individuals. This intricate web is said to be woven with precision, connecting various sectors of society in a hidden dance of power and influence. The idea is that these connections are not random but deliberate, designed to maintain control and manipulate outcomes in favor of a select few. At the heart of this web lie intelligence agencies, the gatekeepers of secrets and the architects of covert operations. These agencies, with their vast resources and sophisticated technology, are believed to be the nerve centers of the deep state. They gather intelligence, conduct surveillance, and execute operations that often remain hidden from public view. Organizations like the CIA, MI6, and Mossad wield immense power, often operating with little oversight or accountability. Their actions, justified under the guise of national security, can have far-reaching consequences, influencing both domestic and international affairs. The secrecy surrounding their operations only adds to the mystique and suspicion that fuels deep state theories. Their clandestine activities, shrouded in secrecy and justified in the name of national security, make them prime targets for deep state accusations. The lack of transparency and the classified nature of their work create an environment ripe for speculation and conspiracy. People often wonder what hidden agendas might be at play, and who truly benefits from these covert actions. Financial institutions, with their vast wealth and influence, also play a crucial role in the deep state narrative. These institutions, from central banks to global investment firms, are seen as the financial backbone of the deep state. Their ability to move markets, influence economies, and shape financial policies gives them a significant amount of power. Global banks and investment firms, driven by profit and the pursuit of economic dominance, are often accused of manipulating markets, rigging elections, and shaping policy to serve their own interests. The intertwining of financial power with political influence creates a potent mix that many believe is at the core of the deep state's control. The idea is that these financial entities can sway political decisions and outcomes to ensure their continued dominance. Finally, secret societies and elite groups, shrouded in mystery and fueled by conspiracy theories, add another layer of intrigue to the deep state's alleged structure. These groups, often composed of influential individuals from various sectors, are believed to operate behind the scenes, pulling strings and making decisions that affect the global stage. Organizations like the Bilderberg Group and the Trilateral Commission, with their exclusive memberships and secretive meetings, fuel speculation about hidden agendas and a global elite seeking to consolidate power. The secrecy of their gatherings and the high-profile nature of their members only add to the allure and suspicion. Many wonder what decisions are being made in these closed-door meetings and how they might impact the world at large. The deep state, whether real or imagined, remains a topic of intense debate and fascination. Section 5. The Puppeteers: How the Deep State Influences Global Events. The deep state, if it exists, exerts its influence through a sophisticated and multifaceted approach. One of its primary tools is covert operations, clandestine activities designed to shape events and manipulate outcomes without leaving a trace of direct involvement. From assassinations and coups to propaganda campaigns and disinformation, covert operations allow the deep state to act with impunity, often bypassing legal and ethical constraints. These actions, shrouded in secrecy and deniability, leave a trail of unanswered questions and fuel suspicions about hidden agendas. Economic manipulation is another powerful weapon in the deep state's arsenal. By controlling financial institutions, manipulating markets, and influencing economic policy, the deep state can cripple economies, topple governments, and shape global power dynamics to serve its own interests. Finally, information control is crucial to the deep state's ability to maintain its grip on power. By controlling the narrative, shaping public opinion, and suppressing dissenting voices, the deep state can manufacture consent, discredit opposition, and maintain its grip on the levers of power.